What up with it, YouTube? Just bring y'all up to speed on this third gen Camaro, doing this Holley Sniper EFI install. And basically then gutted out all the stock stuff. I got the Champion 4-core radiator. Look down off in that channel, man. It looked like it's getting ready to be tight off in there considering how wide this radiator is. I don't know if this camera is catching it or not, but bad boy's pretty thick. So those rubber isolators, I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we'll see. Got the TSP dual electric fans going in there. And I got my whole spread of the rest of the stuff I got to put on the car, the headers, the collectors. With this install, you got to have 18 inches of pipe past where the O2 sensors go, so they won't be getting a false reading from the fresh air from the other side of the pipe. So those turn downs that I got on there, they got to come off. I got some extra pipe in the garage, and then there's the set of collectors right there along with that polyurethane transmission mount I got to put in there. Eventually I'm gonna order that Hooker Blackheart cross member, so I'll get to it. But yeah, jump up here. This right here, let's see if I got a part number on it. That right there is that fuel pressure gauge I got to put on this fuel pressure regulator. I got mounted right there where that plug is, 1/8 inch pipe plug. I'm gonna put that there. I got to dial the fuel pressure in to 60 psi according to the kit. Let me show y'all something else just in case you guys don't know if you ain't never messed with it before. This setup right here, these relays, the one on the left should be this one right here. Yeah, this is it. This one right here is the one for the fuel pump. Mounts right here. Let y'all see that. Okay, that green wire that you see right there, that's the one that you got to tap into in order to get the pump to run when the fuel injection kit comes on. That is initially ran from the ECM inside of the car, which you will no longer be using. Tap into that wire, plug it in on the Holley EFI kit. I can't remember which wire it is yet, but I'll tap back in and let you know. And that's how you'll get the fuel pump to come on. So once you get that out the way, you got your fuel lines you got to hook up. They send a bunch of rubber holes in the kit. I'm gonna use it for now, but eventually I'm gonna convert it over to the braided line. But I'll show you how that is. Okay, you got one on the top and on the bottom. This line right here, this is a fuel supply. This one down here, this one, that's the return. So this one right here will go on the bottom right here on the fuel pressure regulator. You can run the supply line, this one right here, so this fitting here, and then this line here, this fitting here, goes to the throttle body. So let's try to get that visual real quick. You can see a little bit better now. So like I said, reiterating, this one right here is the supply. The one below it is the return line. Now let me show y'all this. Went to ICT Billet, and they actually make the fittings to convert going over from that Boss O-ring fitting that's on these cars for the fuel injection lines. There's one there. There's a part number and the size that you need. You take those rubber lines off that they got on the car now. Take these off, and on this connection right here, that's where those fittings will screw on there at. And they already come with a new O-ring in the fitting. So you got the one there, and then you got this other one here. You'll need both part numbers because it's two different sizes. So you get that, and then this part number right here is the fittings that's already in the fuel pressure regulator. You'll need 3 of those. So tap back in on that. Another thing with this install is the part number that they give you for that throttle bracket, the one for the TV cable and all that, for you guys running excuse me, like a 700R4, 204R or whatever. That part number that they put in that kit, it ain't the right one. So let me see if I can find it real quick. I circled it in this kit. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we go right here. This is what they got laid out right here for the Demon 1953. That will not fit with this kit, and what I got is Holley 550-870K. That will not work with this throttle body. That the notch is in the wrong spot. You won't even be able to bolt it up. And this is what it looks like. This setup right here is for a different throttle body setup as far as their sniper kit, but this particular one right here will not work. What you'll need to do, Holley offers a bracket just like this, and that ain't what this one is. This one is actually off of eBay. I think I only paid like 30 or 40 bucks for this one. But you'll need this right here, and then they'll sell a additional bracket that bolts under the bottom, and then that's where the TV cable goes. So I'll take the air filter off of it real quick so you can get a better visual on it. And the only thing you got to search is 4150 throttle bracket, and it should pull this up. So I'll show you what I got. Okay, so that's what the bracket looks like right there. It's already got the double return springs on it, the brackets to tie into a 4150 style throttle body and everything. The issue with that kit that they that bracket that they said in the kit, that notch is supposed to lock it in here. The problem is with that double bolt pattern that they got, it jams up back off in there, so you won't ever even get it to sit down. So like I said, if you get one of these throttle brackets here, it'll have another piece that goes under the bottom right up under here to put the throttle cable on. I don't have this one on this car yet. It's still sitting down there. I gotta jack the car up and let the tranny down and hook it up, but that's what you'll need. So that's where I'm at with it so far. I gotta clean all that out, get the radiator set in there. I ordered the top plate from Hawks Motorsports, so that'll be here in a couple days. There's a header right there. Still got to put the other side in. So pull the plugs out, jack the motor up, slide that in there, and should be pretty close to starting this thing. Another thing is, I don't know how many of these cars they made back in the day, but it was a copious amount. I looked and looked all over social media and YouTube, and I never could find anything on it outside of the guys that had deleted their AC off their car. Where I live, that ain't even an option. It's like, man, where's these guys mounting these MSD box at? Because they don't have a whole lot of real estate under the hood of these cars with all the stuff under here. So I looked, rubbed my head, scratched my beard, and had an epiphany. Check this out. In there like a glove. I got the wires and everything routed to where they won't chafe. Running back off in there. And I can tie it right into where the harness goes for that sniper kit. So just a little ingenuity for you guys. I had never seen nobody else do that before, but I mean, it was a pretty cheap fix. It looked pretty cool to me, so that's what I'm rolling with right now. So I'll tap back in with y'all here in a bit. Peace.